Starting out, talking a lot of shit. What's good, everybody? How y'all doing? We back
How'd
in
you
the
know we were
house.
live yet?
Because the shit came up on my screen and said we're live.
Oh, does it?
Mm-hmm.
Hi guys. Let me find the
Let me see if
There
I
we
can
go.
see the chat.
the banner.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Hi guys. Look who's back. I'm Nirvana.
And I am the Dynamicist.
And we're Unlatched.
2025 version. Which means sometimes we might not even be in this motherfucker. Unlatched. you may not be able to find us. Unlatched. You may see us at one point and then you may not. Unlatched. We are unlatched. You never know which way we could go at any given moment.
It is glad it is. I'm glad to be back.
No, in a real way. Very, very glad. What's good, everyone? How y'all doing tonight?
Hi, Tia. Hi,
True.
True.
See y'all. What's happening?
Hi, guys.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Well, let's talk about it. You know, we got plenty of time to talk about that tonight, actually. Because I got a couple bones to pick with a lot of y'all.
Oh, this is gonna.
Actually, I just made that up.
Oh, damn.
Actually, I was
like, oh, this gonna be good tonight.
Nah, 2025. 2025, I don't have a fuck to give.
Oh, you don't?
Unlatched.
You don't give a damn. You don't give a damn?
About a lot of shit, I don't. But no. I want to hear about that, though. I want to hear about the concerns. I want to hear about them. And if they're founded.
Listen here, little man.
I will consider. I'm not sure who she's referring to.
Oh, because you're not.
Clearly she's not talking to me.
Okay, because you are not a little man.
Absolutely not. Well, I shouldn't even have to clarify that.
Right.
I don't have to clarify that. Why did I even entertain that? I don't know.
Because I had it on the show. Let's put this back up.
That's what it is.
No, we'll put this one up. Welcome. Well, okay. She has a question.
Have we even played the first song? Have we done anything?
Okay, let's play the song.
Wait.
She wants to know.
And y'all can't be asking too many questions because
they want to know why.
Yeah, because if there be some times I might be on some shit and I don't want my business in the streets. You know what I mean?
Not even a YouTube. You know what I mean? Unlatched Thursday, she said.
Okay, but yeah, this is a special episode. So
then you put the drink down. It's like, wait, okay, listen, we're moving on. Goddamn.
This is yes, Unlatched on Thursdays.
You starting this year
out
right. We go.
Yeah, there we go. We Unlatched on Thursdays. Today is a special episode. Instead of letting you niggas wait until next week. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's because we love y'all. And we like, listen, we got to get out there with them. We got to swim with them because there's been so many things have happened. It's a brand new year. It's a lot of shit already. And so we definitely need to tap in and make sure y'all straight. Tell y'all about what we got popping and then where we going from here. Let's get it. No, don't do that, Truth. We don't want to hear that. Take that off the screen, whatever that is.
Happy New Year.
Cheapo. Happy New Year. What's happening?
Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Liz.
Liz.
Look at this nigga talking about drop the link. Wait.
Liz. You're not going to come up anyway.
Yeah.
Well, no, but it's 25. She might.
Hi, Chantel. Hi, everybody. How's everybody?
What's good, Tel? So listen. So here's my thought.
Okay.
Oh, I got some shit to say. But listen, are we going to run my song first? Or
tell them about it. Did you want me to just play it?
Nah, fuck that. Let's get it. Y'all, this is my first song of 25. Take the message. Let's rock with it. Let's go. Okay. This is the moment.
Put it on your face and then you put it on my waist. Don't give me no talk, say for hurry up, please. Come baby, go for it.
Pick up the pace. Yeah, I don't wanna lie, I don't have the time. Pick up the pace.
No more of the slow shit. Let's get it.
Words don't talk, take your foot off the brakes. Oh, oh, give me touch and affection, don't make me wait. Pick up the pace, baby. I know you said don't talk, but I'ma talk now. I know you're just a dog, so let the dog out. This is not a 2020 love lockdown. I'm not gonna keep you in the doghouse. So don't tell me to leave in the morning. Cause we done way too many things that I can't count. But this what you preach when you're talking. But this is just the warning. Pick up the pace. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't wanna lie, I don't have the time. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace, baby. You saying words don't talk. Take your foot off the brakes. Oh, oh. Give me touch and affection. Don't make me wait. Pick up the pace, baby.
Put it by your face, or they put it on my waist. So give me no time, so hurry up my case. Bring it to my baby, missing you, my lady. Bring it to my daily, missing you, my baby. Pretty mommy, little lolly. Small so it could share, do not get a body. Leave off still, I'm sorry. No, don't tell me you love me.
Pick up the pace. Pick it up, pick it up. Oh, I don't wanna lie, I don't have the time. Pick up the pace. Yeah, you saying words don't talk. Take your foot off the brakes. Oh, oh, give me touch and affection. Don't make me wait. Pick up the pace, baby.
Shut, take, make, no, come.
Let's get it.
No, my, swap. What,
Hey, we hit 25 hard as fuck. Let's go.
Pick up the pace. Let's run that back.
Put it by your face and then you put it on my waist. Don't give me no talk, say for hurry up case.
Listen to the words.
Come baby, go for it.
Pick up the pace. Yeah. I don't wanna lie, I don't have the time. Pick up the pace. Yeah. You saying words don't talk. Take your foot off the brakes. Oh, oh. Give me touch and affection. Don't make me wait. Pick up the pace, baby. I know you said don't talk, but I'ma talk now. I know you're just a dog, so let the dog out. This is not a 2020 love lockdown. I'm not gonna keep you in the doghouse. So don't tell me to leave in the morning. Cause we done way too many things that I can't count. Practice what you preach when you're talking. But this is just a warning. Pick up the pace. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't wanna lie, I don't have the time. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. You saying words don't talk. Take your foot off the brakes. Oh, oh. Give me touch and affection. Don't make me wait. Pick up the pace, baby.
Put it by your face, or they put it on my waist. So give me no time, so hurry up my case. Bring it to my baby, missing you, my lady. Bring it to my daily, missing you, my baby. Pretty mommy, little lolly. Small so it could share, do not get a body. Leave off still, I'm sorry. No, don't tell me you love me.
Pick up the pace. Pick it up, pick it up. Oh, I don't wanna lie, I don't have the time. Pick up the pace. Yeah, you saying words don't talk. Take your foot off the brakes. Oh, oh, give me touch and affection. Don't make me wait. Pick up the pace, baby.
Shut, take, make, no, come, step, no, my, swap. What,
Listen, it's 25. We ain't playing. We coming for it all. All gas, no brakes.
Yo.
We picking up the pace. Let's get it.
Yeah, that was smooth. I was trying to
get the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if them niggas could understand that nigga that was in there, but I couldn't. But it doesn't
She
matter though.
knows
I
that.
was vibing with him.
Yeah, no, I could pick up here and there was enough to know the gist of what the fuck she talking about. Cancel. Let me find this shit. I'm gonna
Man,
find these lyrics. Pick up
listen,
the
for those
pace.
of you guys who celebrate, man, Happy New Year to you. If you definitely celebrated according to the Gregorian calendar, it is what it is.
What calendar?
The Gregorian calendar.
Gregorian. That's the one we
That's
use.
the one that's usually observed here, but it's not the OG calendar though. So the new year actually don't start until the springtime for
April,
some of
right?
us. But it is what it is. So listen, if you celebrate it now, Happy New Year's to y'all. If you celebrating in April, you will hear from me again in April, cause new season. Let's get it. But I'm glad all y'all safe. Y'all tapping in, so we know you niggas ain't in jail. That's number one. Well, where's Yogi at? Has anybody heard from
No, he's
Yogi
not in
the
jail.
person?
Yogi's a lot. I think he's on the game. He's here. So is Courtney. They're both free. They're still free. They too old
All
to be
right.
in jail. They too.
Okay. All right. All right. Just
They
checking.
stay
Just
inside.
checking. I ain't want to just be saying shit and I don't know.
Right, right.
So yeah, if he's straight, we straight. Let's see who else out there. When Tia's not in jail because we see her here tonight. So let's
He's
see.
not in jail.
We know that's not the case.
I'm pretty sure Rook's not in jail. I don't think anybody we fuck with. White Down might be in jail now. Now wait,
Wipe down.
now wow. Antisocial's not in jail. Here she is. Here's Anti.
Is she here? Okay,
Here's
she's
Anti
not
right
in jail.
She's not in jail. Anti, we're trying to figure out who might have went to jail through the new year. Anti says she's free. She's not in jail.
She's free. So
Yeah,
we
Anti's
know.
not
Okay,
in
we
jail.
good there. We good there.
Who else
Let's
could
see here.
Who else do we have that comes around that could possibly
Tia
be?
didn't get deported, so we know we're good there too. So she's not in jail. She didn't get deported.
No. She didn't get deported. Where would she get deported to? Tia, he thinks you could get deported. I'm trying to figure out where you going, Tia. Okay, look, let me see what this is saying here. Pick up the pace. This is Jason. Okay. It says, put it in your face, and then you put it in my waist.
Ooh.
He's saying it in their slang, but don't make me talk. Put it on me, baby. I can't go for that. Okay, anyway, pick up the pace. I don't want to lie. I don't have the time. Pick up the pace. Yeah, pick it up. You're saying words. Don't talk. Take your foot off the brakes. Give me touch and affection. Don't make me wait. Pick up the pace. I know you said don't talk, but I'ma talk now. I know you're just a dog, so let the dog out. This is not a 2020 love lockdown. I'm not going to keep you in the doghouse. So don't tell me to leave in the morning. Because we've done way too many things that I can't count. Practice what you preach when you're talking. But this is just a warning. Pick up the pace. I don't want to lie. I don't have the time. Pick up the pace. You're saying words. Don't talk. Take your foot off the brakes. Give me touch and affection. Don't make me wait. Pick up the pace. And then it's just kind of like the bridge. He said this ain't no 2020 lockdown going on.
So basically, she's speaking for what she believes in, and it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. We got to take the brakes off this shit. Take the limits off. We got to take all the limits off from this. Now, listen, truth. No, I know the song because that's my song, and I vibe with it. But I also take liberty with music. So I love the message behind it in particular because you fuck around and find it out. And basically what she's saying is like, listen, we've already done this, and here's what it is that I'm looking for from you. I want this and I need this, et cetera, et cetera. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that's the epitome of standing on business in 25. Can you hear all of that? The feedback when I did that?
No, I can hear you hitting something, but it's not. I mean,
Yeah, that's the part I'm talking about. I gotta stop doing that. So, yeah. So yeah, the message. Oh, the message. I fucks with it. I fucks with it. I'm an equal opportunist. Opportunist.
no opportunity. Well, wait.
No.
This is a woman's. These are her lyrics, and she's
Yeah.
telling the guy to pick up the pace.
Pick the pace. Pick
We
up
not
the pace.
this ain't no 2020 lockdown. Come on with it. Is that basically what she's saying?
Come with it. Let's get it. Yeah. I need love and affection. Here's what I need.
Take your foot off the brakes.
Yeah. Put it on your face. So stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing with it. You know?
What? This nigga.
She said, I'm more than a snack. You feel me? I'm more than a snack. Put it on your face. Let's get to it. I mean, because you got a lot of people that do, you know, they put, God damn.
What?
Yeah, I just thought about something.
Putting it on your
face? No. That's not what I thought about. That's not what I thought about. But anyway, so she's standing on what she believe in. And she fucking with him, and so it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Now, if you take that same message though and you apply that across the board, that's why I say I'm an equal opportunist. I think it's actually applicable to a lot of things. 2025 though, how many things am I going to keep tiptoeing around with?
The kids are in the car. It's okay. They putting it on.
Oh, Liz.
Yeah. They putting it. Okay, maybe might not. Are y'all putting it on your
Liz.
face? The kids are putting it on their face.
I thought they was asleep.
No, she's driving. I think they in the car. I think the kids, are they kids still? Okay, they're not putting it on the face.
They teenagers, but they don't want to hear this shit. Yo, actually, they might need to hear this. Listen,
Go
listen,
ahead.
teenagers.
Come on. Listen, teenagers. Listen. Listen, Linda. Listen.
No.
Okay, no, for real. Seriously.
No, but so across the board though, right? How many things are we going to keep tiptoeing around? Right? How many things are we going to keep putting on the back burner and expecting things to change without doing anything different? And I think that's important. I think we really have to hone in on that and really take a level of accountability for it. Because if things don't change, oftentimes it's because you've accepted that and you're permitting that.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything about our life, right? We have power to make a change in something. And it doesn't matter. And I'm going to put this even for kids, because obviously I've been through school too. It's like, you can't keep blaming your teacher for shit. You can't keep saying it's them over there, is because they was acting like this, or whoopty whoop, or because she said whoopty whoopty whoop, and then it gets you out of pocket. You got to take accountability for it. You either get them niggas 50 feet, which in essence, what I mean by that is you got to get people out your space if they not vibing with what you vibing with. Okay, and if they're not going, nigga, everything I'm saying is facts. You can't pick out one thing out of there.
Let me pick and do what the fuck I want to do. I'm picking out what I want to pick out. And that part resonated with me. Now keep going. I forgot what that part was again now. I don't forgot. Go ahead. What part was that? Go ahead.
But yeah, you can't keep giving people and circumstances power over you in any way, shape, form, or fashion. It doesn't matter what it is. Like, we have to take authority over that. And so picking up the pace also for me also means, bruh, stop tiptoeing around this bitch. You already know what your gift is. You know what you strong in. Nigga, go for that shit. Right? Leap. Yeah. Go hard in it. I listen, if you guys are out there, there's a beautiful video done by Steve Harvey, and it's called Jump. So all you got to do is put in Steve Harvey in YouTube and do Jump. And he's talking about this concept, right? And this concept, and this was some years ago, but I absolutely love the concept because he talks about that when you do jump, he said it's not always going to feel comfortable because you free fall before your parachute opens. He said, but in that free fall, you have to know that there is going to come a point where your parachute is going to open. And when your parachute opens, that's when it's easy gliding. So, but the free fall and that part of the process is going to be the uncomfortable part. So anything new, and you jump into anything new and you begin to embark on a new journey, a new opportunity, it's going to be uncomfortable in the intro. Well, initially, it's going to be uncomfortable, but be okay with that discomfort. Lean into that discomfort, because that discomfort is going to turn into comfort as time progresses.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just a big proponent, man, on us owning our space and really living out the realities that we ultimately want to see. And it's not always the easiest thing to do, but it's something that I believe is absolutely necessary. We ain't getting no younger.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the point? I'm going to keep putting this shit off until what? I'm 75? And then if I'm 75, I'm going to keep putting it off till I'm 82?
So what
Nah.
is it? So my question would be to the chat, what are you guys putting off? I mean, because I agree with what Jason is saying. That I agree with it. Of course, I do. But I also feel like in order to implement that jump and that concept of just going for it, you gotta have something in mind. You gotta know what you're going for. You gotta have a plan. You gotta have a goal, something.
Yeah.
You just don't
Yeah.
jump out there and you don't have no kind of, what is it that you need to jump for? And it doesn't have to be anything big. It doesn't have to be anything grandiose. It could be something very small, like that you just been putting off or postponing, that you like, you know what, I'm just gonna fucking do it. And it could be something small. So that might be something you want to ask yourself. And
Yeah.
Chipo, have we ever thought about doing vertical live streaming? I haven't. I don't really I'm on my Mac computer, although I could get on a laptop or my phone. I know Truth said that going vertical. I think I've heard that before, streaming vertically. What happened? I mean, now we're using Streamcast. I mean, what is it called? StreamYard. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes a difference if you're streaming on YouTube directly. Have you heard anything
I
about?
don't I don't even know what that is. I've never heard of that concept
So
at
that would
all.
be like because they say like if you use your phone and we stream like this and we're
Mhm.
vertically on the phone like that, I guess you get more views versus
Also, like you have a camera that's right here while I'm
yeah, like right
what?
now we're streaming this way, like they're looking at us the long way instead of up and down. This is vertical streaming.
It's got to be more than just that.
No, they that's what they say. That gets you more views. But let me see. Hey, 702.
Where the Kents at? Because the Kents specifically told us to go sideways with the streaming.
I think that was a while ago though. That's before this vertical streaming was a thing. This says, yeah, cheapo, good idea. This would open to a wider audience. True fact.
Man,
This is a well hidden secret with podcasts. Time to come out the corner. My happiness. Okay, that's Liz's answer to my question. What is it that, and I'm asking everybody this too.
can
What is it? What was my question, Jason?
I don't know. You didn't get to it, but I was going to say something about that piece though.
I asked, what is it that they need to jump on? That's what I asked. What is it
Okay.
that you're holding back on?
So let me touch on that piece about happiness, because I think that's a really good one. Um, and I want to try to do a reframe for that, if you allow me the opportunity. The idea behind the concept, let me say this, let me set the context. Words are significant in the respect that they form images in our mind, right? So we don't think in words, we think in pictures. That's just across the board. That's why niggas in caves used to write on caves and communicate as a result of what they did. If you look at the hieroglyphs, it wasn't letters that created words, right? It was circumstances that they would be able to pin them down and these pictures, and they would convey messages, right? So this is kind of how our brain works. And so when you think of anything, any word, there's always a picture that comes into your mind. When you think of the term happiness, what's interesting about that term is if you were to look up the definition, the actual definition of that word, what you're going to notice is that there's a correlation between happiness and things that happen. So what it is that this is a feeling that's based on a result of something that takes place. But there's something I think is even doper than happiness, though, right? Pursuit of Happiness was a great movie, but actually, I don't believe what they were pursuing. I don't believe that they were actually pursuing, or Will Smith was pursuing happiness in that movie. What he was pursuing to me was purpose, because when he found and he was leaning into what his actual purpose is in life and the things that resonate to him. Um, Happiness is a byproduct of that. So I would say, Liz, though, is that when you think about it, and if we reframe this, right, joy is actually a deeper, it's more of a baseline emotion. Joy is a deeper emotion, and that's something that goes and gets into
Hi,
like your,
Cherokee.
not just your ethic, not just your aesthetic, but it gets deeper into your being, the totality of you and your existence. And so joy is that piece. Happiness is typically fleeting because it depends on too many external factors that we have no say over. However, the factors that we do have say over can lead us along the path of joy. And so joy, and then that piece about joy and experience a greater level of peace, I think those things, right, are really what do it. And so I would say that, if you're going to stand on something, it will be standing on what brings you joy in life, right? How do you get joy? What makes you smile, though? And even though it's being around your girls, because you talk a lot about your girls, and I know that not all of them are yours, right? Obviously, but you talk a lot about them in our
Who you
in
to
our
my Liz?
podcast.
My
Yeah,
Liz.
she does. Yeah, and their experiences and the things that they're doing or talking
It's
about.
only one girl.
It's not just one girl, because if it's her daughter and another one, that means there's at least two.
Where's the other one?
It's Jazz and her friends.
Oh,
So
tonight in the
which
car. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry. Sorry. I know I didn't know that. I thought you thought she had more. You know she has her and the two boys. I'm sorry. I didn't know
yes.
that you knew that. Go
How
ahead.
many times has she had to say that over the year?
I don't know. Go
See,
ahead.
this is the shit I'm talking about. It's 25. We're not gonna stand for this shit.
Listen, I need clarification along the way. I'm telling Cheapo to focus. Look at this. Look at here. Oh God.
I said I love that too. That water on that TV,
Okay,
that
we
that
talking
that's
about
hidden over
joy,
there.
joy being the baseline. So what are you saying? Okay, so happiness. Got you, got you, got you. So happiness is fleeting. It's here, there. It's
Happiness is
not
based on things that have happened, right? Um
versus joy. Joy
Voices
is
versus joy. Yeah. So
so.
joy is more of a deeper baseline. So if you think about
Hi,
just
Storm.
emotions and how we articulate what our emotions are and what we feel, right? We typically go to the top of the chart, if you will, with our emotions, like, oh, they
Oh,
had me dead, or oh, oh, I was pissed off, or whatever the case may be. But is that actually what it is? And so there's one a part of therapy that what they do is they help you to kind of to broaden your vocabulary, because sometimes what we're doing is we're applying a word that becomes a loaded term. So it actually encapsulates far more than just one specific aspect. And what that does, though, is that limits how your reactions can be. Because, like, think about it: if you only have the term pissed off to describe how you feel when it comes to when you're angry, then when your kid doesn't do something that you asked them to do, I'm pissed off, rather than I'm just disturbed, or man, I'm disappointed, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Right. So there's a lot of other ways you can describe it. And that's why I think it's important to look at these terms. And I love that term she used, because that's one that I actually just started focusing in on and challenging the narrative on that. Right. So for me, um, happiness is not my pursuit. any longer. And I see it from this standpoint because happiness is always based on things that are external. It's things that happen. And if I don't have the things that are happening around me that I tend to find happiness from, then I'm limited until those things happen. On the flip side of that, though, is that when you get into the driver's seat of it, joy, I can pursue that because joy has nothing to do with anybody else but me. It has nothing to do with how things are going, what happened, what didn't happen, blah, blah, blah. So then I began to walk into that space of manifestation from the pathway of joy, right? Pursuing that because joy is a deeper concern. So that's why I said there's some things are more when we broaden the vocabulary of what we use to describe our experience and our emotions, you'll find that joy is one of those deeper ones along with like core base emotions, and it's closer on that scale, if that makes any sense.
Yep.
Clearly it doesn't to you,
It does. You
but
just
I'm actually somewhat used to that. So
long-winded. So I mean, I got it. I got it. Look, Ron, I'm trying. You know the dynamics is long-winded. I told her to focus. I told her to focus. Look, she said Cheapo said bottom line. Joy is internal. Happiness is external. Got it. That's true. Liz said, well said, dynamics. We get it. Thank you, Storm, for sharing the podcast.
Appreciate it, Storm.
Yeah, I get
Yes.
it. You just can't be focused on you, whatever your happiness has. So my question was,
What are you standing on?
No, because it was a question to what you said earlier. You were talking about bringing in 25. What were you saying? But because I asked, what is it that I asked the audience. I was asking the audience because you weren't being specific to your situation, but it's a general comment for 20. Oh, not stepping on the brakes, or you said stepping into.
Yeah, picking up the pace on, right? Leaning into, right?
Yeah.
Moving towards that direction, irrespective of what it looks like.
Right.
And finding that peace in you.
She's been dragging on the happiness, I guess.
Oh, I know Truth did not just say that. Oh, okay. You know what? Yeah, I'm a big boy.
Not pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Y'all crazy. So anyway,
I love y'all so much. Y'all wildin'.
So what are we gonna do? Now they said go vertical. Now what are we gonna do for the podcast? Is there anything different that we need or want to do? Yeah. I don't know how to go vertical on a computer. I'm on my Mac.
We can
do that on phones. I have to look into that.
Well, we might be able to
stream. People said do panels. We should do panels. We need to do panels instead of just you and I. I'm down with that. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I'm definitely cool with panels. Yep.
We're going to if the vertical thing is just your camera, then you could set up your other phone while you're on the computer. Set up your phone to be viewing you from the side view. If that's what they mean by that, or set it up in front of you.
Yeah, I gotta ask them if that's what they mean. Shit, we both lost. I mean, I know what vertical means, but like she was saying, Peachy goes live vertically, but she's in her car, so she has her phone sitting up like this. You know what I'm saying? So that's easy if you're doing it from your phone. But I'm thinking from and Cheapo goes live vertically. You know what I'm saying? He said, "We know you cool with flannels, little man Jay."
Okay, so
what's the flannels?
So Tia, we're gonna need you to not only spell correctly, we're gonna also need you to communicate better. 2025. I'm gonna need better level of communication from you. Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that standard. Okay, Storm's name is not Strom. It's not Strom. It's Storm. It's STORM. It's not Strom. Okay. She didn't say flannels. She said panels. That's spelled with a P.
Oh, is that what she was talking about?
I'm the only thing was Cheapo said panels.
I was like, well, he has worn a flannel before.
Yeah, flannel had nothing to do with our conversation.
Yeah,
See,
yeah. Okay.
We gonna hold her to a higher standard.
Okay. Truth that there's a downside to panels or flannels. People get messy. She said, open up a portion. Do a portion of the show with panels. Okay.
I love that. Are you gonna come on for one time? Cheapo? Truth?
Cheapo?
Tia? You gonna come on?
Okay,
maybe.
Cheapo, let me know, Cheapo, what you find out.
Who else out there?
Oh, Tia said I could be on my phone. Oh, okay. She said get on your phone on your laptop. I guess like you said. I said flannels, not panels. She know what she said. She said what she said, Jason. Truth. I mean, dynamics is goddamn the fuck. Truth. That's true. They can moderate and control the show. Okay. Yeah. Triple represent for us.
So listen, on that panel piece though, I do like that idea. I've met quite a few people that I would love to actually interview and talk to them on our show. And it is a safe space. It is. We value that part, especially over here. So we love for y'all to come up. But y'all be hiding from us sometime though. I'm just gonna keep it buck though. So, but anyway, I met a couple cool people that I would love to bring on. Like,
I need a better
HR. You just got another microphone.
I don't need a better microphone, but I gotta get a better setup. So I feel like when I look at it back, like I'm not clear. Like I feel like I try not to over talk you, but it's not clear. How does this sound?
It sounds just about the same as when you left it alone.
Really?
Yeah.
We got to step our game up in 2025, our podcast game. We're going to talk. We're going to talk about it. Because I feel like we should have some topics. I feel like I got to get the unlatched thing, but we do need to. He gets so sick of me. Look, you guys, he disappeared completely off the screen. He's so tired of me. Y'all, we were raised together. He should be YouTube. Get back in the screen. What? What did I do now? I can't never say nothing.
You can say you always say something.
Damn.
You always say something. If you want to, okay. So listen, we've done this before, but I'm going to rock with you. If you want to do, I've told you before, I do not care. It doesn't make a difference to me at this point. But if you want to do subjects, we can do subjects. So then just stick with it and be cool with it, because I'm not going to complain either way.
But I never feel like it.
That's you feeling. That's for me. I'm not going to complain. So if we want to do subjects, then let's go with that. I'm cool with that. I can flow there.
Subjects? Can I tell you?
Talk to me.
Because it requires research and work. It's easy to just turn the camera on and start talking. But if we do a subject, I gotta.
That was a powerful statement you just made. Run that back by me one more time.
What are you doing? What are you doing over there? This looks suspect. What are you doing? You look like you up to no good.
Just run that back one more time. It requires what now?
What did I say?
I said
it requires work. What did I say? It requires me to. Oh, you're recording? Is that this feedback I'm here? I know you're not trying to read. What is he doing? So Nirvana, you're the problem. Wait. Attention span is shot out, right? Wait. What is going on here? This podcast is getting away from me. Look,
man.
not going in my favor. This is how me and my husband were when we tried to do couples therapy. It was a fool. As soon as the bitch wasn't saying what I wanted her to say, we was wrapping it up. I was like, oh no, this shit's going haywire. All right, well, I'll let you know we'll be here next week. Okay? Because your
And
ass is going left like a motherfucker. Okay.
the homie was like, I mean, I think she made a good point.
Right. Wait. My therapist I have now in my last little thing. That shit was funny as hell because she said something that she said, and whatever it was, she agreed with Ralph. Whatever it was, right? Whatever I was talking about, and I was like, "You look like you agree with him," and she just started laughing, and I was like, "Ain't this a bitch? Good thing he ain't in here." Sheesh. I'm trying to figure out whose insurance is paying for this motherfucker. God damn it.
But can we take a moment and just like really applaud you sticking to that shit though? Because what y'all don't know, after the first 2 sessions, this nigga was ready to call it quits. Like, I'm done with this bullshit. I don't have time for this. I don't like the lady. I don't like this environment. It's a waste of my time. I'm gaining nothing from this. I'm not going to gain nothing from this. What can I gain from this?
Was that bad? It was that bad, huh?
But I don't consider it bad. You were just speaking what you were feeling, and I fuck with it. Y'all, she has been sticking to go from where she was to where she is now, and where she can talk about it, laugh about it, and actually look forward to the next session, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Y'all, she was not the one for it. She was so like anti. Like, I am not anti, but she was anti going into it. And dealing with it, but you stuck with it, and I'm proud of you for that though.
Thank you.
I'm really proud of you for that, and I mean that sincerely.
Yeah, it was hard. I just feel like we didn't have nothing in common. I was like, oh no, this lady is no. I don't see what I'm gonna get out of this. But I told you, I said I'm gonna hang in there. And I even had somebody say, like, after the third one, like, just, if you ain't feeling it. And I was like, no, I'm going to just keep going. Because I know that I have a lot of my own personal hurdles.
Hold on. Who told you that shit?
I forgot. Was it you?
No, the fuck it wasn't me.
No, I don't think so. I think it was somebody told me that, like, after the third one, like, by the third one, I don't think it was you guys, you and
Truth.
I don't think it was true. I don't think it was her. I don't think it was true. Because you both were like telling me to hang in there. Because you guys, like, my whole personal thing is this. It was somebody who I know was kind of removed. Okay. But the thing about it is, I think it's like a general rule, like by maybe the third session or whatever, you don't have to stick in there. Like, maybe you're just not vibing. But knowing how I am, I know my own setbacks and my own little mental shit I go through, and it's gonna take me more than 3 sessions to know if I really like you. That's not long enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, an hour session, and I'm already coming in with what I'm thinking about you because you're a white lady and you're older, and then I saw what you look like. I'm like, we're not gonna have shit in common. Like, I had all these pre-judgment ideas,
preconceived notions.
Yes. And so it was gonna, because that was already there. The lady didn't have a fighting chance from the gate, so I had to get past that. Then once I get past that, that's gonna take at least 1 or 2 sessions. And then once I get past that, now, bitch, I got past all that bullshit. Now I gotta really give you a try. So that's gonna take a session or 2. Now we have 4 sessions. You feel me? So it just took a minute. That's what. Yeah.
But you stayed in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who said that after 3 times. That is not a standard at all. Okay. That is not a standard. And I'm going to tell you primarily the reason why is because you have 2 worlds are now colliding. And at no point can 2 worlds collide and you understand the totality of both of those worlds in 3 hours,
Okay.
which is representative of 3 sessions. It's actually less than 3 hours because typically sessions are about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So there's no way you could actually know that, right? There's no way you can actually know who a person is in 3 hours. But when you commit to a process
Mm,
and you go through the journey, yeah, you can come to some conclusions. But I'm a firm believer in, even if you don't typically like an individual, sometimes that's actually helpful when it comes to therapy, because sometimes it'll challenge you. It'll challenge you to find other things that are kind of co-occurring at the same time, that are happening inside of you versus what's actually happening in the room.
mhm,
Because it becomes a reflection. Like, all of the people that we encounter and we operate with are typically microcosms of our own internal world.
mhm.
And that's a interesting way to look at it, but in a lot of ways it is, right? We find our identities in a lot of this stuff, and some stuff that we don't like are oftentimes the things that we shy away from, but those are usually the things that are inside of us.
Mhm.
But that's just my philosophy and my belief. But I am so proud of you, though, and I mean that shit sincerely, because I know it was hard. I know people start. I know people give up early in the process, and they don't just keep going just to see. Maybe there is something that's going to be on the other side of this.
Mhm.
I
But you
love
know
that.
what? Too, for me, I had to really it was really important me coming into the sobriety thing. The process was really more for me than for her. The whole counseling thing,
Every time.
because
Yes.
it was what, regardless of whether I liked her or not, I had something like to prove to myself, and I needed some kind of stability, something that I could depend on every week, because I didn't want to do AA. I didn't want to do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And she removed from my regular life. You know what I'm saying? There was no fee involved. It's like it was really no reason not to do it. And I needed some kind of base. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so,
Mm-hmm.
whether I liked her or not, I needed to use her as my base. So
Mm.
I could like get my footing. Now, once I get my footing and I figure some of this shit out, if I want to move on, then I will.
Yes.
But
Come
but
on.
but lady, right now, it's not about you. It's about me, because I'm damaged. I'm falling apart right now, and I need something just to hold me together. You know what I'm saying? And it's about to be your ass. What are you? What's going? This nigga has a keyboard. This I know you was over there doing something. I said he is over there up to something. This nigga has a keyboard. Wait,
No, 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 no.
he
I
is
got
over.
I got one of them steel drums. So-
I'm like, I know this is not an organ. What is that? You are a fool. You stupid. That was what is that? Look at this.
it's
Right.
yeah, yeah.
That was tight. What is that though?
No, it's a steel drum. So
What is a steel drum?
yeah, so obviously you use this.
Oh, what do you use it for?
So it's sound. So a lot of times, so I told you I've done sound baths, right?
Yes, sound bath. Tell us about this. Tell us about
Yeah.
sound baths for those that don't know.
So sound baths, what they are is you use these bowls, and as a matter of fact, who did this? Janae Eiko had a concert where she did sound baths at her concert. Who else did it? I think Badu also did one. But anyway, they don't look like this, because this is actually a steel drum. So this one actually just uses these different tones, right? But what it says is that for the human, just us as people, um, your bodies respond to different hertz, right? So sound frequencies. And so I love the sounds. I love the tones. Obviously we use them a lot for children to calm them. Right? You ever notice those little things, and it'll have these certain notes in them when you play them, like in the cradles for babies and shit. Well, there's a lot of studies on this though, and that it helps us in a lot of ways. So sound baths were bigger, and then they had these little bowls, and then they would kind of run them. Um, I don't know what
Like
the
on
little
the
thing is called.
edge, like
Yeah,
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 like
that type shit.
they do
That
that in
type,
bands. Yeah,
yeah, type shit.
yeah.
But man, I did it and I loved it though. So I've done a high vibrational one where you actually smoke. And then there's the lady who does it here. She usually has like an affirmation that she says in the beginning of it, and then she'll say things during it. And they play soft music, but then she'll be playing those. Her and her husband will play them. I've done that one. I've done the one with Blue Lotus Tea. Love that one. So that if you're ever in Vegas, it's a spot called Queendom Cultivation, and they do them there. They've never recorded one that I know of, at least. But if you go on YouTube and look up a sound bath, you'll see
Yeah,
a
I'm
lot.
looking it up right now. True. See if they have that out here. I'm trying to see if they got one out here where we at. Probably not. It's probably a dirty bath fucking around out here. Anyway, okay, so what so that you what do you use that for though on a when you hit
So
on
for
it?
me, yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, if I'm listening to music, sometimes if I'm playing burning incense, I'll use it because I actually want to learn how to play. Because there's somebody I watch on YouTube. Her name is Seba, the Chantress. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put her in here
Okay.
because I'm going to UK this year. Not UK. Where is it at? It's Nova
Believe.
Scotia. No,
Oh,
I'm going there, but no, that's different though. But she's got a concert I want to go to. Hold on, I'm gonna
oh,
put her
truth.
name in
I
here.
found one. Lotus Sound Bath. I'm about to send it to you. Here we go.
Oh, Storm, you got the Blue Lotus. So listen. This woman right here, I listen to her. I listen to her pieces, man, and absolutely love it. They actually use a different type of drum. They use the hand drum though, and man, they be going in, and she just sits there and she just goes, and it's like it's spirit led though, and I absolutely love it. So, I use that for meditation sometimes, or just to let it play. Um, but those tones, those waves, the frequencies, major impact in our experience. But I've done those.
Looking
I've
it up.
done it with the Blue Lotus tea, and like I said, I've done it with high vibrational. So we were smoking. We smoked before we started though.
What?
Hmm? We
Herbals?
did the
Herbal?
sound bath. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I'm about to look this up, Jason. You got me
Yeah.
interested, bro.
Oh man, it's truly a vibe though. It really is. And I
We,
am not as versed on all of the ins and outs of it. There are some of us who are here who probably are more versed than I am about it.
but then we
It's
did
something
the
that
verse
I'm coming
together.
into. Yeah. Cheapo, that's a great question. So topics, it can range. I mean, we have a pretty broad spectrum. Everything for me is always development. Everything for me is development. Everything for me is about how I can use this to grow. Even if I'm pissed off about politics and shit, it always comes back to some type of growth potential or growth proponent. So that's me. But I can't think of anything I wouldn't be willing to talk about.
What was this a question on the thing?
Yeah,
On the
no, Chipo asked the question, what kind of topics are
Oh,
y'all
okay.
interested
I
in?
was moving around. Okay. What kind of topics are y'all? Okay. Yeah, Chipo, I'm down with whatever. I don't give a fuck. Y'all know I don't give a damn. I really don't. I don't give a fuck. I'll talk about anything. Okay, look. Look, I'm gonna share this screen right here. Look at this. Share. I'm sharing the screen. Okay, Jason. Dynamics.
Yeah.
Can you see it? This is her
Oh
right here.
yeah. Okay, now hold on. Go down. All right, you see that third one?
This one right here.
Play that joint right there. That
Can you hear it?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Boy, this shit speak to my soul every time I hear this.
Yeah, that's what's up right there, boy.
Mm,
Yeah, I saved that.
man,
I subscribe.
listen.
Look, now you want a bitch to subscribe and hit the like. That's how you do it. Fucking with me. That's how you get a bitch to subscribe and hit the like. Stop begging. I do it if I want to. God damn it.
Man, but listen. So, I've been following her for a while. I actually will play her music just to be playing it, and I just love. It speaks to me in ways that words cannot describe. But that's what kind of introduced me to this particular piece that I have here, because I was loving the notes, and I'm like, man, I would love to be able to learn how to play that, just
Okay,
for
okay.
myself.
That's how that came about.
Um,
Okay.
Wait a
I,
minute now. Hold on, Truth. Don't open up this can, because when you
Kundalini.
talk about the kundalini, but when
Kundalini.
you talk but when you talk about that, and then you get into the chakra healings, and then you talk about this whole piece about like the tantric, those tantric types of sexual interactions and things that you can actually tap into within, because again, every part of our experience, there's so much that we just don't explore, and that's problematic, and there's pieces of that around the globe. So if you're open to those pieces and open to understanding and learning more, and then seeing what's for you and then what isn't for you, but rather than just being a closed, having closed ears and a closed mind towards everything that just doesn't look like what you're familiar with, you'll never realize that things that actually speak to who you are and has always been there to speak to you, because you are
Kundalini.
uniquely,
Oh,
yeah, the
I just
kundalini.
Googled it. Wait, how do you say it again? Kun, like Kunta?
Hmm.
Kundalini?
Kundalini.
I don't want to mess it up.
Now you can make love to meditation music if you really want to be serious with it. Like
For
some of
sure.
the stuff that we typically use to meditate to, you can in a real way. Uh, but it's your energy though. It's what is it that what's your goal? The type of interaction that you're looking to have out of that experience, and there's different forms of it. And I'm gonna say this, like there is sex, there's love making, right, in everyday sense, and then there's fucking too. right? So, but all of these are different. They're not the same. The actions might look similar, but the energy exchange is different, and what the goal of it and the outcome is actually different. So, but that's my feelings on that, though. That's what I
Mm,
believe, at least.
mm,
But I've used meditation music and just kind of I'll vibe with that the whole way. All I ain't even gonna lie to y'all.
mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie to you, but it'd be a
Expressive.
while though.
Um. Okay. So now,
Mm,
Kundalini, all it, we done went down the rabbit hole, but I'm cool with it.
man, no, we gonna we're gonna open up some shit with that one. So
Mm.
anyway, Seba's she's great. If you haven't done a sound bath, I would advise you to. If you want to read more about it, look into them.
Yeah, I just sent
There's
truth. I want
no
to go. Wait, is it a literal you get wet and get in there with a bathing suit?
no, no,
Oh,
no,
I
no.
thought we
You
literally
just
gonna get in the bath.
it's just the sound waves. That's all it is. It's just the sound waves. Now, here's the thing. Have you ever seen so here's a good example, right? If you take a glass of water and it sits in a glass, right? If you tap on that glass, you're going to see the waves, right? It's going to show up on the top of that. That's not just because of the force that you transfer to it, but it's
It's the
the
sound
actual
waves.
the sound waves,
Yeah, so
right? And
that's
it
what a sound
reverberates.
bath is. So do you? So is it? Okay.
So,
So am I
well,
feeling the waves of the sound on my body?
yes, you can. Yes. And that's where Blue Lotus tea, which just kind of gets you into a really calmer state. When I did the high vibrational one, obviously for me, in my particular experience, um, what can surface for me is a sense of control. So whereas anxiety can surface for me because I have this thing about control in my everyday life. So when I'm not in control of something, well, I feel some kind of way. So that surfaced for me during that experience. But after I was able to get past that, then it was like just experiencing and allowing those waves because I could feel them. Because here's the interesting part, right? Your body is made of a majority water. So those sound waves affect you, whether you realize them or not. And that happens in every context, from our music that we listen to, it's sound waves. All of that shit is sound waves. It's waves in a frequency. Um, so yeah. I'm just like I said,
Is
I'm
that
a
where
big
we
I'm
get
a
the
big fan
white
of it.
noise? Because I sleep to white noise. I have an app
Yeah.
and I let it run.
Yeah. Do you ever do ocean sounds or nature or whatever? Yeah.
Mhm. I like water. I like ocean. I like surprisingly, I like birds chirping. I love the
Really?
sound of birds chirping. It just relaxes me up. So I just tell the app to play birds chirping. I do that one a lot. And they're all
Mm-hmm.
ming, 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 just birds making a Bro, I'll be like, if you don't turn that shit off, let me put my headphones on then, goddamn. Shit. You gonna turn into a damn bird. I'll show you a bird. The same way TV and radio does
Yeah.
us.
Sound waves and frequencies. And people been on this stuff for a while. It's just starting to hit. I just see us more so waking up a little bit more to it now. Um, but there's a lot of information out there about it and how we're potentially being harmed by some of those things. And they talk about the microwaves and electricity and some of the other things that we use. But again, all those things are just wave driven.
Yeah.
And so when you get into these like a sound baths, the intention behind that is healing. And here's what else is fascinating. If you look up Siba and look at her story, she talks about how she had cancer and she had a lot of things that surfaced, and these were pretty heavy. And she leaned heavy into that, into sound waves and sound baths, and just kind of tapping into like who she is as a woman. as an
Mm,
entity, right?
mm-hmm.
And yeah, and then that birthed what we see now, because she was, she said she wasn't always like this.
Yeah, I have
Um,
to read about her the story. I never heard of her before. Thank you so much for sharing, Dynamicist. Um,
come on, Storm, moving in direct and frequency to heal. Yes, yes, being intentional about it, intentional about the music, intentional about the waves that I subject myself to. So yeah, there's a lot to it. So if you haven't learned about it or haven't heard about it,
sound
definitely
baths.
look into sound baths, look into like the whole frequency healing piece.
Mm.
All of these traditional healing practices that have been around longer than modern medicine. Modern medicine is not the goal. That's a whole nother issue. But these things have been around for thousands of years. And one thing I'll say about people is this: if some things don't work, they typically jettison it.
They
You
typically
don't. They typically get rid of it.
what word did you use?
Jettison. So you got the ocean behind you. If you're on a boat, jettison is usually applied to something that's nautical. Right? You throw something off overboard,
Okay,
so
get
you
rid
get
of
rid
it.
of it.
Jettison. How do you spell that? I've never heard of that word. I love a new word.
Jettison.
Jettison means get rid of it, throw it overboard. Jet. Huh. I like that. Shut your ass up. Truth talking about some Nirvana will fall asleep. No, I won't. I mean, I might if I get real relaxed. Y'all know I'm good for a good nap every now and then.
Have you done any more Reikis, or you don't do Reikis anymore?
I should get into it with Truth. Truth is the one that did Reiki with mommy.
Yep,
That
I
was
did
her.
too.
That was her and mommy's thing. And I was just around. You know me. I'm always there for the benefits without putting the work in. Look,
Listen,
any extra Reiki juice, I'd be like. But if you ask me to go to a class and get certified, I'd be like,
no, I didn't go that far, but
mm-mm.
she did one on me when I was like, what, 19, 20?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 19 or 20. She did one, and yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I have never forgotten that experience to this day. And I do believe that experience was very helpful for me,
Mm-hmm.
especially getting me in a good position to let go of the things I needed to let go of, and then embrace the things I needed to start embracing in my journey.
Yeah,
Um,
mommy and that Reiki was man, that was unheard of. She was doing that shit when wasn't nobody doing it. Especially ain't no black woman doing it.
yeah,
You
she
could hang
did.
with that, boy.
Yeah, and so, and that's opened the door for me to. I look into a lot of Eastern practices, things that come from the first world. Um, but from water, I'll do float. So I do float therapy. I'm actually going to do this year. I'm going to do acupuncture.
That's good.
Um, yeah, I'm gonna do my acupuncture routine, just to see what that's like, because I don't know
Charlotte
what it
does my
is.
friend Charlotte, she does acupuncture all the time. She goes weekly, I think.
Oh,
I've
really?
never done it. That's part of her little self care is her acupuncture treatments.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, all of that's a vibe. All of that is an unbelievable vibe. So, um, but yeah, sound baths, dope. I do those
I'm gonna
quarterly
do
because I
that.
want to say that. No, actually, I think they do them. I think they're starting this year. They're going to start doing them every month. So,
What is that? Just
um,
this location, or you could do them whenever you want, or do they say you shouldn't do them too often, or is there like a rule
no,
or something? Or
no, there's no rule for that.
oh,
People have sound bowls and they do them
okay.
themselves.
Sorry.
Um,
Uh-huh.
I just don't personally have a sound bowl, so I typically go because the environment. And you know what's so beautiful about it is you'll see all types of people in there. Young people, people that's older than I am, black, white, Hispanic,
All
Asian.
kind of people in there. No
Yeah,
color line.
Indian, the no color lines. I mean, it's just people who understand the benefit and have been exposed to the benefits, and then they just experience that with you. And it's always a beautiful experience. I done messed around and passed out 2 of them in there snoring. I got so comfortable in this room with a bunch of strangers.
Say less. I'm talking about I better leave my purse and my wallet right in the car. Cause you gonna ride me blind fucking with me. I'll be knocked out.
Man, I'm telling you, it was so damn relaxing. Mm-hmm. So relaxing. Woke up
for it.
Ready, like let's go. Let's go. Let's let it
ready. Go. Okay, so look, so basically we getting you niggas ready in 25. We all getting ready together. We ain't doing it for you. You ain't doing it for us. We all gonna do some new shit this year. Everybody, I want everybody in the sound of my voice. How they say it at church? Everybody within the sound of my voice, find you a sound bath. If I could find one right here in New Mexico where I'm at, I know you niggas can find one. I want you to type it in Google. Sound bath near me. That's what I did. Come on, Liz. We going. We gonna all go and get us a sound bath, and we gonna come back and have a fucking panel. Because we're going to take everybody's advice this year. We got Cheapo said we should do panels. And we're going to do a sound bath panel. I'm not fucking playing with you. I
like that.
I want y'all to go. We're going to set a date. Give everybody time to find them a sound bath. Now, we can get Yogi to a sound bath. You know we doing something. Cash App that nigga. He'll go.
Get you know what?
See that nigga cash out for a sound bath, and then you're gonna have to get him there in an Uber. We gonna work on him. We're gonna work. We'll put him at the end of the list. Where is everybody at? Definitely Google it. Okay. Look at this. We already got one participant. We know Cheapo's probably gone, but we hit her up. She'll go get a sound bath. Now y'all gonna start talking about Dynamics is being long-winded. He done found something for us to do now. We gonna get off this nigga neck in 25 and let this nigga speak. You see he got shit to say. God damn, we all gonna have a sound bath. And look, you ignorant motherfuckers, it don't involve water like I thought. You don't have to get in your bathing suit. I thought we was gonna all get in the water. We're not getting in water. So you okay. It's like yoga. I looked it up. Look at this nigga. Cute music. Okay. When you mention yo, cutie music. Okay, come on. I got a song for us. You ready for my song?
Y'all, we up against the hour. We're gonna play some music and we're gonna be right back. So please stay tuned.
Listen to that voice. Oh my, he don't know who he thinks he is. Okay, we're gonna go. This is my song. It's called When You Touch Me.
Oh Lord.
What? Wait, you shut your ass up. It's Brandy. I like this song. Come on.
Okay.
All I can do.
He's supposed to. Oh Lord.
Sit and think about the way you used to.
I'll be back, y'all.
The way you used to hold me.
The way you used to hold me.
The way you used to touch me.
The way you used to touch me. Come talk to me.
And all I want is another moment. Wish I could hold you just for a little while. Let me. I wish I could see you right now, but you're so far away. It's driving me crazy. I miss you, baby, and the way you touch me. I'm like anything I've ever felt before. That's how I know I am yours. Now is the time to relax your mind. Let go and unwind. I waited for too long. Got ready. Tonight's the night for loving you right. You know
touch me. Now I can't hardly wait till you touch me. I want you to make me lose control. So let us see, baby. I'm gonna ask you for sure. Will you please touch me? I'm coming to see you. I'm wearing the dress that you like. I'll be on the first plane I'll call when I get there. I promise. I haven't been sleeping, no. I've been thinking about the way you touch me. I'm losing all self-control. Feels like I'm letting go. And I'm loving every minute. Now is the time to relax your mind on my head. Going on one night. Waited for too long. I'm ready to taste the night. Loving you right. Know what I wanna do. Wanna give it to you, baby. Really miss you, baby. And the way that you touch me can keep me up. Till you touch me, I want you so. Make me lose control. Baby, let's get the show. Let's get the show. Baby, touch me. I'm still here. I'm still waiting. Tell me come. Day and night I'm yearning for you. I'm thinking of you all day. Said I gotta be your lady. What did you do? You never really miss you, baby. And the way that you touch me, I can't hold it waiting. Till you touch me, I want you so. Out of my mind when I think about you. Will you please touch me, love? Really miss you, baby. And I love it when you're loving me, and you're kissing me, and you're hugging me, and you're touching me, driving me out of my mind. Get you on, and so as I be my baby love, he will touch me. Miss you, baby, and once you touch me.
I got one more jam, y'all. This is my shit right here. This is some more shit right here, y'all. Just vibe shit. Fuck y'all.
This nigga must have forgot who the fuck I am.
It's the number one rule.
I'm sitting here thinking to myself, hold up, damn bitch, you tripping. Why you on the phone going back and forth with this nigga when your stomach flat and your booty big? And you can stay out all night long cause you ain't got no kids. I ain't who you talking to, because it can't be me. You know I pull up, shoot a movie like it's AMC. How can I cater to these niggas, but I love some B? I got to regulate these niggas like I'm Warren G. This nigga talking like I ain't that bitch, knowing if I leave, he gon' turn into Karen Sparks. Lawyer, he can't breathe, you forgot, nigga. Let me remind you though, you ain't the only one could pop out and $8. That's the number one rule. Bad bitches choose. Never chase a nigga, let a nigga chase you. That's the blueprint, fucking with a bad bitch. Niggas chase pussy, pussy don't chase dick. That's the number one rule. Bad bitches choose. Never chase a nigga, let a nigga chase you. That's the blueprint, fucking with a bad bitch. bitch. Niggas chase pussy, pussy don't chase dick. He feed you Taco Bell, he feed me shrimp and steak. Then she took you through the mud, he took me on the date. He gon' treat you like a joke, he know me, I don't play. He gon' cheat cause you let him, he know me, I don't stay. Purse first, ass last, bitch you know I'm about to cash. Niggas got to treat me like a princess, put that on my dad. If that niggas get the trick, then he cannot be my man. Always wanna take a picture, gotta treat him like a fan. Hard on the nigga, hard on the hard. If that nigga pillow talking, gotta let him cop. Bunch of NBA niggas get my pick, then I rock. Hey, bitch, I think I'm scissor cause I'm always that's the number one rule. Bad bitches choose. Never chase a nigga, let a nigga chase you. That's the blueprint, fucking with a bad bitch. Niggas chase pussy, pussy don't chase dick. That's the number one rule. Bad bitches choose. Never chase a nigga, let a nigga chase you. That's the blueprint, fucking with a bad bitch. Niggas chase pussy, pussy don't chase dick. That's the number one rule. Bad bitches choose. Never chase a nigga, let a nigga chase you. That's the blueprint, fucking with a bad bitch. Niggas chase pussy, pussy don't chase dick.
Alright, who is this?
That shit, I know niggas don't want to play this shit. They wrong. This shit right here.
Alright, who is that though?
Megan. I
That
love
shit
that
hard though.
I love that shit.
That shit hard.
That shit is hardcore, but niggas, I can't. A nigga rolling down the street like pussy, yeah, like what?
Man, that shit was hard. I gotta give it to her on that one.
Yeah, purse
Yeah.
first, ass last, right? True.
I don't believe in all that, but what I do know, I don't necessarily ascribe to that,
Look,
message, but
we can't get no play in my ride, right? Anyway, so welcome back to Unlatched.
yeah. Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, so how was your New Year's though?
Oh, mine was good. You know, I didn't do anything in terms of it was just another night, but I enjoyed myself. I slept my way into the new year. But I was doing what I wanted to do. I mean, I was good. Now, I wasn't into the whole Happy New Year, you know, like the next day I wasn't feeling all like, you know, New Year-ish.
Storm.
The OB for me. But it was quite trash. What? What was trash?
Storm. That beat was hard.
He said
And
it's
that hook though. The number one rule piece though.
Bad bitch.
Oh, that was.
But you know what? When I listen to it, this is what I think about. You put whatever words you want. Now I'll come back to answering your question. But for me, it's empowering as a woman. And when I listen to it, I got a whole husband. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like I'm out here like, you know, pussy don't chase dick. Listen, you know what I'm saying? I get that. But my whole thing is like empowerment. It's like taking your power back. You know what I'm saying? Like going back to the old school rules. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be no nigga out here. You don't have to chase a man. You don't have to do this. I just feel like maybe some of these old school fundamental ideas need to come back. That's what I'm on. I'm on some old be a lady. I mean, listen, I know people don't want to hear this shit. I mean, because I can go there too. You know, I'm not the softest in the bunch either. But what I'm saying is just you don't have to, you know. I cannot. You're not gonna kill me with this machine, okay? Well, let me see what he said. The lyrics were trash, not the beat. Okay, but I'm still getting it back. He said he liked the beat, but he didn't like the lyrics. That's the number one rule. Bad bitches choose. Okay.
Yeah. But
he's saying women don't chase men. Storm doesn't like the lyrics.
Well, that's what she was saying. I think she was saying that she don't chase. But if you listen to the first verse though, when she was like, why am I putting up with shit that I don't have to? And that was the piece, right? And it's like, when two people have value, it's not a point where I'm better than you type shit, or you can't do this without me type.
Mhm.
And I think that's the message that she's trying to come against. Because people do manipulate you, and they'll try to, and we see manipulation on both ends of the spectrum. But yeah, like I said, I can't play that shit in my
Just
ride,
on
but
GP, you get what she's saying.
but man, yeah, the way she came in and wrote that beat though, she wrote that damn beat though.
Yeah,
She
she
wrote
did.
that. And now that number one rule is gonna be keep running through the back of my mind somewhere.
That's the number one rule. Bad bitches. When that in the ride though. That's
Ooh,
it. I'd be
and
like,
I
all the
got
windows down.
subs. And I got subs
I know
too.
people be like, what is this lady doing over there? Don't worry about it, motherfucker. It's the number one rule. Bad bitches choose. I know they like, what the hell?
Oh, she's single.
Yeah, she don't have no man. That ring ain't real. That ain't. Yeah, she ain't with nobody. Wait, not she's single.
Mm,
Wait. So what was I gonna tell you? Yeah. So anyway.
yeah.
So
So that's
anyway.
how you brought the new year in.
Yeah, well, I brought it in. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I was just, cold chick, chilling, just sleeping. My husband went to work. It was just another day. How about you?
Let me see. We played games, man. I was at a friend of mine's house, and we did. She used to be a teacher back in the day, and so she did a couple games that she typically would have done with her students. What blew me away though was, one, when you introduce alcohol into any type of activity, your coordination, all that's going to be off anyway.
Mhm.
And she had this thing, man, where we had to draw this picture on a plate on our head. Man, you should have seen these 40, 50, 60-year-olds going in about this shit. Oh, it was wild.
So fun.
It was, man. It was. And then it was another one. I'm trying to separate these colors, the Skittle colors. So she's like, give you 30 seconds and you got to separate them. And we all sitting around the table. And the homie's standing there laughing. And this nigga teasing the fuck out of me because I'm fucking up.
Right.
I'm lit. I'm lit too. Oh, I'm fucking up.
Yeah.
And that nigga got down and he said, hold on. We're going to have to, there's something wrong with this game. So,
And it was probably making it worse for you because he was clowning. You like, God.
oh, man. Oh, yeah. But it was just surrounded by good ass energy. Good people, good energy. Moms came through, and she don't even get down like that with people she don't know. Man, she was in there playing games with people, and it just was a beautiful experience all the way around. And I'm very glad that I had that experience versus some other experiences that I could have had.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Meaningless. Type
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, and then
Right.
you dealing with people that you don't really want to be around type shit. Just to keep up face or whatever the case may be. Nah, man, it was just good energy. Everybody was dope in their own little world, and all
Having
of
a
our
good
worlds collide
time.
in that moment. Yeah,
Yeah, just
yeah,
having a good time.
yeah, 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 yeah. So, had a great time though. So, looking forward to, yeah, yeah, man. So I've been meeting some really dope people this year. Actually coming from last year into this one, but yeah, really
Mhm.
dope people. Really apropos for what my season is looking like,
Good.
and what it is that I need to do with myself.
I was
Um,
looking at this video and it was talking about, which we already know, like surrounding yourself and with the people that correspond with what you want your world to look like. The people that you surround yourself with need to mirror what it is you're going for. You got to be on
mhm.
the same page. They can't be on no fuck shit and you trying to do sound baths and them niggas don't take baths. You see what I'm saying? That shit don't. It don't go together. You know what I'm saying? Like sound bath, no bath, like no. So yeah, so I hear you on that. That's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
Yep. And got a couple things I got coming up pretty soon, and
What is it that
um
you were gonna say something before the podcast started? You said, and I said, wait and tell me when you tell them. Remember
oh
what you gonna say? Did you still want to say it, or no? You don't have to. You could.
well, because I'm thinking at this point I'm more big on action than talking about it.
Okay.
Um but the stuff we've mentioned about our podcast, certain changes we're making, yeah, like let's just make that shit pop,
Yeah.
and let's just do it, commit to it, and then we ride it. I am really proud of the fact that we've been able to commit to Thursdays for over a year,
Mm-hmm.
wasn't it? Because then we
Yeah.
start at
It's been.
23.
I think it's been over you. Yeah, for sure. Over.
Yeah, we started in 23 and we made it through the whole year. And for most of y'all don't realize this, but we not the type. Uh, well,
What?
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
nigga, we was smooth, be I'm good, but committing to
And
this
this
has
is
been,
Kent's idea. The Kents. That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, committing to this, man, was challenging. But we keep leaning into it and then missing doing it,
Mhm.
and when we miss a Sunday or when we miss a Thursday, it's not shit. I do that. Matter of fact, when I missed Fortnite over 40s, I don't even be on that one. I just be playing with y'all. But I love that. But it's leaning into these things, and I know that these things are beneficial. And they're beneficial for where we're trying to go. So
Yeah.
um yeah, man, I'm not, yeah, just I'm with it.
Yeah.
So a
I'm
lot
excited
of changes, a lot of investing in self, because that's been the word. I'm not sure what the eyes is about. What happened?
because you holding back. Because I said, tell me what you were gonna. She nosy. She real nosy like me.
Oh,
Want to know because you
okay.
was like, well, no, I'm more about action. She want to know because what you were gonna tell me before. She wants the tea. Give up the tea.
Well, let me say this. So you guys know I quit my job last year, and
In December. Was it
November,
November? Okay,
yeah, November. So I didn't work the full month of December, and now I'm into January. So this is actually my first 30 something days
bro.
unemployed.
I'm just kidding, y'all. It was a joke. Go ahead.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Don't do that. Never mind. But you are nosy. Go ahead.
um, but yeah, so this is the first 30 some days unemployed. And a part of this has been, me jousting with, I'm so used to doing something. But I feel like the season that I'm supposed to be in now is the doing something is doing me. So my word for coming into this year was you have to invest in you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you are your greatest investment. And so, and that
Mm-hmm.
brings up its own set of fears, its own set of concerns. So, because, you know, do I have a long track record of successful movements by myself, right? And I have to address that because I'm an analytical thinker anyway. So when I look back, well, the last 10 years, can I say that? And there are some areas that I can say I've been very successful in. And there's areas I can say I was like, I was kind of bullshitting with that, right? But irrespective of that, we hopped off the boat and said, listen, I'm going to swim. And it is what it's going to be. And so we're going to keep going at it. So this year, making full investments in me, investments in my time. I'm very particular about who I spend time with. I'm very particular about what I spend time doing, the type of energies that I'm around just in general. Uh, so that, amplifying that, today went out, played a little golf. I don't know how to play golf, but I was out there though. Um, And there's going to be a myriad of other things that we'll be doing, and I'll be kind of leaning into. And then when it comes to the work piece, that's going to find its way as well. And but I'm legitimately taking time for me and taking some time to just kind of unpack all this bullshit and just really kind of get into like the me that I envision myself being. So that's been a huge one for me. That right there has been a huge one. So that just entails everything else that I got going on. It's just all of it is reflecting that is I'm investing in me. And that's why I said earlier, I don't have the energy for things that don't reciprocate. I just don't, because there's no point of me dealing with it if it doesn't reciprocate. That shit's gonna get jettisoned.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Nigga, my car's gotta line the fuck up. Cause your ass ain't gonna be a problem. Listen, you better get your shit together. Or you gonna end up it's somewhere. Cause we not finna play this game. Nah, it's all lining up, nigga. That belt, nigga, you gonna get replaced. You got two options.
Right.
You got two options.
Yeah.
Hold my jeans up, nigga, or you going.
Right.
You got to go. but yeah, so that's a big part of it for me. That's big. So, but
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Like
lean into the shit though.
having I think this is for all of us. Whatever it is that you want from your life, your journey is your journey, and it's your journey alone.
Come on.
So whatever it is that you want, and if you don't know what you want, that's where you need to start. If you can't answer that, if you ask yourself, what do I want? And earlier Liz said happiness, and we talked about that being joy, an internal thing. That's her answer. But you got to know what it is that you want. Because you got to be able to answer that question. And then once you can answer that question, you really have to then start thinking about how I'm going to get there. And
Yes.
when you ask yourself, how am I going to get there? My suggestion is to give yourself baby steps. Don't overwhelm yourself with these really big goals.
Mm-hmm.
Pick some little goals, because what I've been texting my son for the last week or so, I usually text him something every morning or something that resonates with me, and I'll send it to him or something like that. But it's really been consistency over perfection. That's something I tell myself every morning. That resonated with me for some reason. I was reading something a couple of weeks ago or something, and I just never stopped saying it because it fits every scenario. Consistency over perfection. So when we ask ourselves what it is that we want, once you can answer that question, then it's how am I going to get there? And then once you start thinking about how you're going to get there, the suggestion is to create small goals and then stay consistent with the small goals. You're not in a race with anybody but yourself. You don't have shit to prove to nobody but yourself. We don't have shit to prove to our mate. We don't have shit to prove to our children. We don't have shit to prove to our friends. We don't have shit to prove to our jobs. We don't have shit to prove to our parents. The only person that you have something to prove to is yourself. So if that goal or whatever it is you said that you want takes you 5 years to get there, then it just fucking takes you 5 years to get there. Because time is relative any goddamn way. So just And guess what? Along the way, you'll get little blessings here and there along the way. And you just relish in those little things along the way. And just enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Because nothing is promised. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know what. I was on a treadmill earlier today, and my husband was over there in the recliner doing what he do, and I'm on the treadmill doing this shit, right? And I was talking about something, and I said, well, hell, I could drop dead right here on the treadmill talking about I'm getting in shape. My whole point, and he was like, yeah. See, while you sitting over there chilling, drinking, I'm over here on the treadmill thinking I'm doing something, and I could be the one to drop dead, and you still over there doing your thing. Because guess what? There are no rules to this shit, right? But I'm going to tell you, if I do drop dead on that treadmill, I was on that motherfucker because I wanted to be there. If he drops dead drinking that drink, he was over there doing what the fuck he wanted to do. You understand? So you don't have shit to prove to nobody. And I need y'all to hear me say this. We're not going into 2025 trying to prove shit to a motherfucker. Because if you cool with it, be cool with it. As long as you ain't hurting nobody, you know. And one other thing I'm going to say is this. This book I'm reading, I'm going to read it again. I'm almost finished with it. But it's called QBQs, The Question Behind the Question. It's a simple read, right? But the whole idea of it is taking accountability and being accountable to yourself. Stop making excuses. Stop blaming shit on everybody else. If your ass is not happy, it's your fault. I don't give a fuck about where you go to work. I don't give a fuck about who you married to. I don't give a fuck about your kids. I don't give a fuck about how fat you are, how skinny you are, how many bags you got under your eyes. I don't give a fuck about how much money you make. If it's something that you want and you complaining about it, shut the fuck up in 2025. Because I'm gonna tell you now, you niggas, if I come to your page and you complaining on that bitch, I'm clicking the fuck off. And if I hit the like before I heard you complaining and then you start complaining, motherfucker, I'm taking my like back because I can't. And it's 2025 and I don't want to hear the shit. Okay? Nobody, we're all tired of hearing the shit. Your own spirit is tired of your ass. I can tell you that right now. Your own spirit is tired of your complaining, miserable ass. Every day you wake up and you miserable about some shit. And you got somebody to blame other than your goddamn self. Now, Jason doesn't do his goddamn job, okay? I was worried like a motherfucker, okay? Let me tell you, but it's not my job to quit. It's his job as long as the nigga don't ask me for a cashier. I'm praying. I got your back, bro. You feel me? So everybody is, and you know something I'll tell you is I'm gonna stop after this. But my mama used to tell me, okay, yeah, she been gone a long time. My mama used to tell me, do whatever the fuck you want to do because everybody else in this world is doing whatever the fuck they want to do. True. Do you remember her saying that shit? She would say that shit all the time. That was her answer for everything. She does whatever the fuck she wants to do because guess what? Everybody else is. Why can't I? Everybody else is doing whatever the fuck they want to do. I mean, so guess what? If you want to complain and be a complainer and be miserable, do that. I'm just telling you, I'm not gonna be a part of it. Niggas we are gonna all get over it. We just gotta get over it, you guys. We got to. I'm telling you guys, I promise you. I was stuck for so long. I promise you this. And this has nothing to do with no religion. This has nothing to do with nothing. And I'm telling you, I could still be stuck, motherfucker. I don't know. But right now, I'm feeling good. So right now, I'm not stuck in this moment. I'm telling you, you're going to hit a point where you're tired of being sick and tired and you want some shit to change.
Yes.
And when you get ready for some shit to change, that's when shit will change. But you just complaining every motherfucking day about your circumstance, your situation, who you married to, your job, all that shit. Just keep complaining. This shit gonna stay just like that. Cause you're not doing shit to change it. And guess what? Even if you start doing shit to change it and you don't see the change fast enough, you're gonna complain about that. Cause you a complaining, miserable motherfucker. And you need to do a sound bath. Go ahead, Jason. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm done. I'm done with it. Everybody's getting a sound bath. Go ahead.
I don't think there's anything you could say to follow that.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I
did send you a song though that
Did
I
you?
think
Okay.
that definitely speaks to exactly what we're talking about right now.
Music.
But yeah, you know, it's really interesting that you said that though, because the term that I've been using for me though is called microdosing my growth. So you take the idea of taking 5 to 10% of whatever a full dose is, and then you introduce that to yourself over a long period of time, right?
Okay.
So rather than, you know, the quick fast and the hurry type shit, I'm taking these small doses. And now this term in particular gets used for psilocybin. So there's people who usually are doing mushrooms and shit, right? Well, I don't do mushrooms, but I took that concept and I started applying that to change,
Okay.
right? Any change that I want to see. And this is the exact same thing you're saying. I'm just saying it in a different way, which is, you know, those small baby steps, microdosing, right? So I may not be able to run a mile, but I can walk to the end of the block. I met a guy, so I went to a marathon Spartan race last year.
Okay.
And I wasn't in the Spartan. My friend was running the Spartan. And so she was out there doing her shit, and it's impressive. I mean, these niggas is going all, you know, climbing over shit
Oh,
and
that's the
climbing
one you
under.
told me about that I didn't know anything about.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
yeah. So they're doing that, and then they had the one that they going in mud, or then you got to kind of you know, swing across some monkey bars and shit. And so these are all adults though, right? And they're doing this, and at the end of it, obviously, you know, you just cross the finish line. There's no money prize or anything like that. And I was saying to myself, I said, well, what drives a person to do this and put themselves through this type of training just to be there? And I'm out there and I'm listening to the people cheer everybody on. And I'm watching as people are coming across the finish line. And my friend comes across the finish line. And then they went and did like this extra mile thing. So they went even further than the actual finish line. And so it was, we were going back and I was headed on the way back and we talked about it. And it was kind of like, you know, what's your motivation? And one of the things that came out of that conversation is that it just was about me. And this is something that I wanted to do for me.
Yeah.
And I wanted to prove to myself that there are obstacles and I can overcome them. And so it may be challenging. I may not have been able to do it at one time, but with consistency, you can. And when I was on the plane heading back, I just so happened to be sitting in the aisle, and there was a guy next to me, across from me. And I don't know what it was and what he was doing, but something he was doing. And I just so happened to start talking to this guy. And man, he started talking to me about his entrepreneur journey. And he started telling me about how, and specifically how he, because he did 3 in that same weekend. And he said this 3 of those marathons. Yeah,
Okay.
3 of them. There was the one that we did on that day, but then there was 2 that happened before that. Well, one that happened before that, and then one right after that, later that evening.
Okay.
And I was like, man, I said, this is fascinating. And he said, yeah, this is my first one. He said, I did all 3 of them. And I said, man, how'd you get into all this stuff? And he told me, he said, you know what? He said, I couldn't even run last year. And he specifically said this. He said, I would get up in the morning and I would leave my house. And he said, and I would go to the end of the block and I would turn around. He said, and I would do that every day. And then at the end of that week, he said he would then see how he feels or whatever. He said, I'll push it a little bit further. What he said was, and this is the idea and how the idea about microdosing came about. He said, well, I couldn't do it at one time, but what I did was I got myself into an activity and I just got moving. And then eventually that turns into me doing a little bit more. And if he said, if every week you're doing a little bit more, he said, you're growing by 30% consistently because you're increasing it, right? You're increasing what you're able to do every week, every month. And he said, and before long, he said, now I can run these marathons. He said, but I did not start that way. And I absolutely adored that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I said, so then I told him, I said, so you microdosed your growth. And he was like, that's exactly what I did. So when you were talking about that, I'm hearing that term, microdosing, right? It's like you take it's like little steps. And then in the process of that, it's just you being kind to yourself. But another way of looking at that also is just saying, man, you know, yeah, if it takes me 5 years, who gives a fuck? I know this much. Who I am today is better than I was yesterday. Who I am this week is better than it was beforehand. I can assure you
and
of that.
You know what? You told me before I was ready myself to do all the things I'm saying today. You told me this maybe last year was something, I think when we were first talking about either walking or me getting active. It was very rare that I would complain. Because that's how my brain works. I don't like complainers. I don't like people that complain and talk when you know you're not gonna do shit about it. So I don't want to say suffer in silence, but that's kind of what it is, because I don't like to burden people with what I'm going through when I know I'm not ready to make a change. Okay, so fast forward, you would be like, well, just do a little. You don't have to do this much or whatever. And my point in saying is that I also understand and respect the fact that people have to be ready for their own journey. So I'm talking shit and I'm saying what I'm saying and I mean what I say, but it's not going to resonate with somebody who's not ready. And I respect that. So anybody that's hearing me say this and may say, oh yeah, she's saying that now because she's sober and now because she's in the mood. So we all supposed to be in the mood. No, I don't give a fuck what mood you in. You may not be in the mood 2 months from now or a year from now. I don't give a fuck if you ever get in the mood. What I'm saying is shut the fuck up until you get in the mood. And guess what? You can talk about it, but just not to me. Okay? So don't come on this panel when we start doing it. Okay. All right.
Come on. No. Come on, speak it.
Saying, don't come when we open this panel up, okay? I'm telling y'all now, okay? I'm sober, but I still will speak a drunk mind, okay? I'm telling you right now, you come up in this motherfucker getting on my nerves, I'm going to say something. This is not going to be the panel for everybody. Now, I will be respectful, okay? Jason will probably bring panelists up that they're very, very polite and nice and all of that, and I will act accordingly. But if you come up here with some foolery, we can go toe to toe, and I'm ready for it because I feel like it'll make good content. But if I ever throw on this motherfucking avatar, just know, leave me alone. Hi, baby. Yeah, he think I sound like I'm arguing. He's checking on me. I sound like I'm fussing. He like, do I need to get involved?
He said, "Who fucking with you?"
He said, you good? He gave me the eyes, y'all. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, we're matching energy. Come on, Liz. I'm just saying, if somebody get on this motherfucker acting a fool, and you see my husband will come around the corner, he don't even get on the internet, but he will for you. Act the fool. Okay, I'm just saying. All right, let's cue the music.
Hey, play that song.
I'm playing the song, y'all. I'm tired of y'all. Look, ain't shit.
Oh man, we missed y'all so much, man.
We did.
Thank y'all for coming tonight.
It's called Cut You Off.
To grow closer.
Come on, Kendrick.
Y'all ready for this? Watch this. Here we go.
I leave you thirsty on Twitter.
You on Twitter.
You boo boo, you tea, you turn down, you thirsty, you boo boo. I'm trying to learn something new. I'm trying to find myself. I'm searching deep for Kendrick Lamar. I read about Napoleon Hill and try to know God. They say he the key to my blessings. And if I speak the good into existence, that instant my dreams will unlock. Money flow like water. I'll just wait at the dock. And by the way, I'ma start finding more light to share. Like a small garage in your backyard. I'm back chilling with a friend of mine. She mighty fine, but I noticed that her heart resides next to bitterness. Always hollering who she don't like and who she kick it with. Who she wanna fight, who wearing the weave, who doing your Burke bag is fake, who holding the keys to the car she drove last year, or who fucking on who, and who need a pap smear. Getting on my nerves, but before your negative energy curve, bitch, I'ma cut you off. Cause every time you come around, you be hollering at whoop-de-whoop, blah say blah, he say, she say, oh my God, shut the fuck up. Ho, every time you come around, you be hollering at whoop-de-whoop, blah say blah, he say, she say. I'm trying to learn something new. I'm trying to surround myself with people that inspire me. Or at least inquire similar desires to do what the TAKE just to reach the TOP. I'm talking ideas, motivation. It's more than making enemies, my nigga. Oh, that's not your memo? Then tell me why you constant stressing on how you well connected like centipedes, my nigga. I function with you and you flaunt your pistol. Every second tell me how you pressed them at the Monte Crystal. Where's so-and-so from? And what neighborhood's beefing? Who baby mama's a rat? And who got killed last weekend? That shit is mad depressing, bringing me down. Speak on something with some substance that can get us both paid, rather than telling me how these niggas jocking your style. Or his rims ain't bigger. Pussy nigga, I'ma cut you off. Cause every time you come around, you be hollering at whoop-de-whoop, blah say blah, he say, she say, oh my God, shut the fuck up. Scary ass. Every time you come around, you be hollering at whoop-de-whoop, blah say blah, he say, she say. I'm trying to learn something new. I'm trying to better my chances of becoming a star. I'm trying to feel the vibe of Mona Lisa studying art. Now paint that picture. Life behind bars. Remember the very day I got caught? I murdered a rapper and you filed the police report. See what I was taught? Family is all I need, but indeed, them two can run me right up a tree. Constantly talking shit about the next relative. Wanted me to take sides, but I never give in. Ever since grandma died, everyone parted ways. Argue on holidays. Left my uncle in prison for 15 years, no one paid him attention but moms. Yeah, my mama has loyal as any sister would come to my house just to yap about your own people. Dang, and if your blood were running through my veins, I would probably cut y'all off. Two. Yep, cause every time y'all come around, y'all be hollering at whoop-de-whoop, blah say blah, he say, she say, oh my God, shut the fuck up. Keep it running, Ali. Every time you come around, you be hollering at whoop-de-whoop, blah say blah, he say, she say. So tell him shut the fuck up. Tell him shut the fuck up. Yeah, bitch, you boo-boo, you tea, you turn down, thirsty. Tell him shut the fuck up.
2025, y'all. Tell him.
Yeah, nigga, you boo-boo, you tea, down, thirsty, you boo-boo.
Y'all, we not taking no shit.
Down,
2025.
You tea, you boo-boo, you turn down,
do that job.
Thirsty,
shut the fuck up.
Tea, you boo-boo, you turn down, you boo-boo, you tea, you turn down, you weak, yo bitch weak,
I'm trying to learn. We trying to learn something new.
You boo-boo, you tea.
Hey, I'm gonna play that shit. People come on the panel and I want them to get down. I'm gonna be like, you boo-boo. I'm just gonna play that one part.
You tea.
Look, you ain't talking about nothing. Get your ass down from the panel.
Now ain't nobody gonna jump up there now. Now they scared.
Yeah, they
They're
scared to
gonna
come
be
in.
scared. They're gonna
I'm
be scared to
sorry.
get
I'm
up
so
there now.
sorry. Don't cut that part out. We're gonna cut that part.
No, but listen.
All right,
Yeah,
it's been
2025.
real.
Come on, y'all.
I enjoyed it. I miss everybody.
Miss it. Miss y'all
Anybody,
immensely.
the ending, Marianne, the people we didn't see who we know will watch it. Susan, Yogi, everybody, we love y'all.
All y'all, man.
Kids are out of
Thank
town,
you.
but we know they're here. They be listening. They'll watch the replay.
Yeah, man. And we really do appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for sliding with us. Thank y'all for always being here, encouraging us even when we didn't know we needed to be encouraged. Your participation in the chats is unbelievable. It's always helpful. And we do read those things and we see them, and it speaks volumes to us. So we're gonna take everything y'all said to heart. We're gonna tighten it up. We're gonna keep pushing forward. So 2025, we going live, and so let's get it cracking.
Let's go.
So hey, and if they not vibing with you,
they boo boo.
They tea, they turn down, they thirsty,
they thirsty,
and they thirsty, and then you just tell them, shut the fuck up.
Right. I mean, these are the best lyrics ever. All right, bye y'all. We love you. Bye.
All right, I love y'all.